Hello one and all, this is CheeseTyme, and I am playing The Absence of Is one of those two. It's a game by Ice Water Games, I believe. Ice Water Games. These guys. Hi guys. And it is okay. Oh, just goes right into it. So it's a game about the afterlife, and I'm guessing these are tubes. There's people in those tubes, and this is their brain. Hi, brain of who is this? May. Born 2063. Wow, she's not born yet. Brown and black. Brown eyes, black hair. She's lactose intolerant. She cannot have shellfish. She's also allergic to most perfumes. Cool. Lightly active most days. That's more than I can say about myself. Next we have Aleph. 69. He is allergic to soy. Well, these are very, very detailed. Okay, drinks bit. And Angie. Hello, Angie. Born in the 60s. They're all 60s peoples. So this is obviously set in the future at some point. Alright, recording. Awaiting anesthetic. Temp, brain, lungs, cell. What is this? Historian, first and foremost, the eye of the subject is his published work. The shape and color of it gave away exactly which society, which tribe made it. Okay. What does she do? Oh, it's a teddy bear. That's the same person. May always talked about the desire to run away from home once she made it away from her village. She spent a few years without purpose. It's surprising she's held on to this bear so fondly. Nice. Is that clickable? Cool. Do I need to click on something else? What about this person? Angie, my wife, a brilliant psychologist and one of the sharpest minds of our generation. I told Angie I would set foot in the moon, and she told me it was absurd to put so much space between oneself and one's family. I wonder if she ever resented me for taking her so far from Aguilar. I'm gonna tear up these words, that's for sure. Alright, so they're awaiting anesthetic. Do I need to press anything? Oh. Administering anesthetic. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get all of them running. What? I think I screwed up. Oh, I see. Supposed to keep them in the green, guys. I just killed someone. I'm a dingnutness. That's what I get for not having any training. Oh, cool. What? I stood here when you threw a plate at me for the first time. It shook me, but not for the usual reasons. You locked yourself away, slid a key under the door. Was that love? I'm sorry, May. I didn't mean to kill you. Talon, I'm standing at the doorway that should be the Prosperity Center, but in a city is not my Calcis. What is the starvation corpse finally ending the era of accord? Philly would be right to think me scum after wasting her peace like this. Okay. Man, that's poop. I didn't realize that I could actually kill people in this game. Alright, let's keep them at optimal levels. Get Angie going. Alright, Angie, what can you tell me? Okay, so you're in a house. Is this the movement towards something better, or is the place really just a reflection of our subconscious? A final misfiring of neurons? A true frontier? A simple abreaction? Okay, so continuing away from the house, going this way. What is all this? A path, especially in a dream world, implies freedom. It could be seen as a choice I didn't make, the choice to walk away. That's a skeleton. Why then, another door motif? Alright, so they're good. What the? I've had enough to persecute me, found me in a weapon in hand, but in the end all chaos consuming Greece. They made the decision to set me free. This isn't what happened. I can't move. That water is rising. Billy, I harmed no one. They let me go. I'm gonna drown. This is how I die. This is how he dies in his dream. Alright, you guys recording data again? Both are optimal. May's dead because I screwed up. Didn't know what I was doing. Your vitals are starting to drop a little bit. Let's bring it up a little bit. There you go. How about you? How are you doing? Talking about -3. It's fine for now. You guys are both optimal. Angie, you are having a lot of activity. Viral's erratic. Incoming data sense. Alright, let's drop that a little bit. Alright. Let's check up on Angie. Lots of keys, lots of bones. Giant door with a lot of keys and bones. Are these Keyblades? Is this Kingdom Hearts? I feel haunted by this door, but can't figure out why. Talon got well when he stopped drinking after we both agreed to go to therapy. Maybe the open door is meant to represent my own destruction. If I had let Talon out of the first night, where would I be now? Is this an actual door, or is it just a broken hinge? Okay. Stable, non-responsive. Okay, so she's waking up. Pyro's erratic, optimal, incoming sensing data. Oh, yo, you're dropping. Okay, so he's good now. I killed me. So, hey. That seems to be a general consensus in the games recently, is that a giant eye is staring at me. I thought this was the absence of eyes. Ha ha ha. Oh, Philly. Who else is around here? You've come, it seems, to destroy me. And with me, the last remaining link to our history. Oh, that was it. Ah! 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 Wait. Pending investigation of the biodata. It's truly a tragedy that this knowledge came at such a cost. Okay, but the other two are stable, right? So this was all based off of May's hypotheses. Stable, non-responsive. Stable, non-responsive. So, okay, so I got 2 people in a coma and another one who I just straight up killed by euthanasia. Wonderful. That was a wonderful experience I just had, guys. It was wonderful. I want to know what was in her head. Can I skip this? Or is this just something that's going to be here until I... Okay, it's probably not that long anyway. I want to know. I want to know what was going on in her head. Wow, 2014. It was 3 years ago. So yeah, they make a lot of Ice Water games. Makes a lot of like short games, little tiny experiences. I looked at a couple of the games that they have, and they looked interesting. But I would like to go back to. Do I have to click on it? Is that how that works? All right. So yeah, I'm gonna try this again and try and get May's points of view while I'm in it. So let's start putting her under and not let her die because, oh my goodness, I'm an idiot. Maybe it'd be better if I did one at a time. Alright, once she gets in the middle of the green, I'm gonna cut off the anesthetic. Boom. Alright, so she's more on the plus side, so I'm actually gonna drop that a little bit more. Boom. Alright, let that work. I'm only gonna concentrate on her. Okay, so there's someone at the house. It's the memory, a simple vision of my house, but there is an innate wrongness in it. Scale or sense something's off. Well, yeah, scale's probably one of those things. What else is around here? These wheat fields? I can see the sense in this. My childhood home, returning to me as a peaceful place, somewhere to rest. It all fits so perfectly. My father's body gone, my mother's face obscured. They still live back in the real Korea. Okay. Alright, keeping her vision alive. It's dropping about 0.003, but still pretty optimal. Data's starting to go back up. These trees? There's a sense of movement in me, and the vision wavers, resolves as the grove where I met Lyrian. He lived here, studying the strange flora of the Rub Al-Khalai. I feel like I'm pooping on all of the pronunciations of words. The visuals of the grove are nearly correct, but the body sense of this place is all wrong. Nothing feels normal and the color of things is off. Yeah, color is really off. Oh, hey look, I found a way out. Also, water's blood. It's a camp? Lyrian isn't here, but he was alive the last time we spoke, so his absence makes sense. The pillars aren't here in the real world. Okay, so brought me back out. She's starting to get a little red in the wrong one. Let's go in the right direction this time. Alright, I can grab that vision. Whoa. Okay. Is that a city in the background? This is an alien place, something I've never read of or imagined. Who would carve such tall buildings from the stone? So this is something that she hasn't experienced before. Okay. What are these? Is this a large cave? Am I in, like, a large cave area? Almost looks like the ground's moving. It's kind of creepy. The shearing of senses is getting worse. I can feel my heartbeat in my chest. Or I can't feel the heartbeat in my chest or the air on my skin. I'm not breathing. My proprioception, that's a word. Excuse me. Is off too. My arms and legs move when command, but the blank blank and blank 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 because I can't read. I'm sure you guys read that. You guys can read faster than I can. Okay, so going into a narrow pathway. Go this way. Toward the buildings. Hollow chambers, unused streets. If this was a real place, it must have had people, but where? Yeah, it's a door. A door. But am I still whole enough to open it? Let's find out. We came through with a mountain of sense data and need only interpret it. Tomorrow we go to work waking the volunteers. Okay, so they're all stable but non-responsive. So I think they're just asleep. I don't know. Anyway, that was the good ending, apparently. So yeah, it looks like the only things that really change is the what he says at the end of the game. Totally did not mean to kill May the first round. That was totally my bad. Sorry, May. But yeah, this was the absence of is. Guessing is as in being, and the absent thereof. If you enjoyed the experience of this game, go to Ice Water Games and support some of their other stuff that they're working on. They have quite a bit of short games out. You guys can play on your own. But yeah, that was an interesting portrayal of the afterlife. Each experience was different, kind of reflected on their life and I guess the emotions that they kept and brought with them into that world. A lot of deep stuff there. Anyway, this has been CheeseTyme, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.